Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is a reading for the Earth signs for the week of January 8th through the 31st. Yes, I'm doing 2 weeks because I'm going to start working on your February readings. So remember, this is a general reading. Not everything will apply to everyone. I do encourage you to look at your moon and rising sign videos for better clarity on this time. Also, the timestamps are in the description area below. The earth signs are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. We're going to start with Virgo. Virgo, you have the Page of Chalices, which is also the Page of Cups in traditional tarot, and the Oracle card Mending. Now it looks like these couple of weeks are going to be all about learning something new within relationships. And for a lot of you, that thing that you're learning that's new is, in fact, forgiveness. It's about forgiveness. It's about putting away any of those negative feelings or emotions that someone cast upon you due to their actions or their behavior or the way they made you feel about yourself. This is a time of forgiveness and getting over some of that negativity. Now, it's a very hard lesson. It's a very hard skill, forgiveness. I know this from experience. But this is like telling you, try to take those steps to get to that area. If you're not sure you could do it, if you don't want to forgive their actions, if you don't want to forgive what they did, try to work on a way where you could forgive that energy. So you could not let that energy influence you or affect you anymore. Some of the best ways to do that is to possibly talk to this person so you could get out what it is you feel, get it off your chest, speak, let them know what you've been through, what they put you through, what you had to endure because of their actions or their words or their behavior or whatever this is. Even if this is you trying to forgive yourself for something you feel you've done or said or didn't do. This is a good time to just figure out ways to mend your heart again. And I admit this is one of the areas where I have a bit of a struggle at as well. So it's hard to kind of give advice on this subject when it's something I'm struggling with too. But I know how important it is to not allow someone's energy and someone's actions influence you and your well-being. I know how important that is. So you must find a way to kind of heal those wounds, to mend that broken heart, to throw on some of that extra courage and extra skin to thicken it up. So this action, this thing, this behavior, whatever this is that kind of keeps resurfacing, won't affect you anymore, or at least affect you as badly, as deeply, Speak up. I do believe a lot of this has to do with speaking up and getting things off your chest. Even if it's not to that person, maybe it's to a trusted friend, maybe it's to a journal. If you're not sure you want to trust anyone with your words, maybe you could write these things down. I do feel an artistic pursuit can be of benefit here, especially with the Page of Chalices. I'll let you see this closer. It does give me a feeling that artistic pursuits, either something to do with writing, drawing, painting, maybe even singing, writing down some lyrics, singing that song that helps you feel better or helps you give you that courage or independence or, that self-confidence, whatever it is you need. You might want to incorporate some artistic pursuit in this to help you mend, so to speak, to help you heal, Okay, moving on to Taurus. Taurus, you have the Three of Athames, which is also the Three of Swords in traditional tarot, and you have the Oracle card Yin. Now, these couple of weeks you may be feeling some sort of loss, and this can be in a result of, a relationship or a friendship, or even something that will change up the way you live, your environment, your household, that sort of thing, possibly even your workspace. The Yin card talks about receiving. So I do feel for you that make sure you go to others when you need help. Make sure you ask for that help. Make sure you are open to aid and assistance. I do feel like you will be in need of some things during this time, and I don't want you to feel ashamed or embarrassed or even let your ego get in the way of asking help from others, you know what I mean? Because this is all about getting you back on track. So whatever it is you've lost or you feel like you've lost, I do feel like aid and help from others can be beneficial. I'm getting the feeling that you may want to do things on your own, that you may have this independent personality where you are too eager to prove to yourself or even others that you can handle whatever loss this is on your own, that you can handle, even if it's not a loss, so to speak. You are so bent on doing this for yourself, for your family, for your well-being, that you kind of forget that there's others surrounding you that could help lighten that load. And I get that from this picture. I'll show you up close. If you see, she's alone. It looks like she just lost maybe her husband, her significant other. She's carrying the bags herself. She's going home to an empty, dark place, and even the swan in the lake beside her is alone. It's kind of that feeling of doing things on your own, kind of continuing life on your own, by yourself, and trying not to let that get to you, even though you're human. We're human. There will be times when we seek a companion, when we seek assistance, when we want things to be a little bit easier, to lighten that load, to lift it off our shoulders, to lift it off our chest and our mind. So whatever it is you're going through or you may go through these couple of weeks, whatever losses can be, it could be as simple as hearing the word no from someone that kind of puts you in this state of rejection, or it could be as major as losing a loved one. Whatever it is you're going through during this time, please remember you're not alone. I do feel that you are surrounded by loved ones, even if you seek to be alone. If you seek to be alone, this can be for your benefit if this is what you feel. But understand, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to do this on your own, That's the feeling I'm getting with these cards. Receive help, receive aid, receive, financial aid, receive physical aid, receive whatever it is you need. Go look for it, go out there, open your arms to it, welcome it in. It's all for your benefit, definitely. Like I said, this is a general reading. This won't apply to everyone. This is a specific message, but if you relate to this message, please be open to any help and aid you can get at this time. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Ace of Chalices, which is also the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot, and the Oracle card, the Tribe. Now it looks like you are starting something new, possibly in relationships these 2 weeks. These 2 weeks will bring with it something of, I want to say, abundance in relationships. So in other words, you may meet someone, you may connect with someone, you may do something new with a person that you are acquainted with, or you may get acquainted with someone and form some kind of bond. I don't know why I'm feeling this bond energy, even though this isn't the Two of Cups. It's the Ace of Cups, but I do feel a bond energy. I think it's to do with the Tribe. The Tribe lets me know that you are in your community or searching for this. You may find this. You may find your community, your group, your organization. You may find someone you will either partner with or come together with and feel content. And I do feel like success comes out of this. So if you are business oriented, I do feel like this can be a partnership of some sort, a business alliance, so to speak, where things will take off for you. You guys could present some new ideas, some fresh ideas, put some things on the table that can advance careers, that can advance monetary gain, that sort of thing. And for those of you who are more relationship or romantic focus, I do feel like you may be finding what it is you're looking for these couple of weeks. You are going to connect with someone that brings on that emotion that you've been waiting for, that kind of fills your heart. It can even be a group of people. If it's not romantically inclined, this can be friendships. You may be in a new environment, like a new job or a new situation where you probably move locations, and now you're surrounded by a bunch of neighbors or a bunch of coworkers who make you feel at home, And I'm feeling that for you. There is something new with relationships that is going to prosper here, that's going to bring abundance. Even if it's abundance as in financially, monetarily, or abundance as in love and friendship and that feel-good energy you need. We all need that energy. And that energy is going to be encompassing you these 2 weeks. Definitely. These 2 cards talks about something new, talks about newness in relationships. If you're already coupled, this can be you guys working things out or looking at new ways to bring more emotion and love and joy into the relationship. And this can be special dates and going to special places and, maybe even attending those gatherings that you were invited to, those parties that you always wanted to go to, or those events, that sort of thing. I feel like if you are concerned with relationship in any way, you have no need to be, not with these cards, These cards are telling you that there are some things on the horizon that you were looking forward to, and they're here, they're coming, they're on their way, if you haven't experienced it already. So good cards for you. Definitely get out there, open yourself up, consider those invitations, consider going to those parties or gatherings or groups or organizations. Consider this. I do feel like for a lot of you, this can be prosperous. This can be very successful. So I want to thank you. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, for your shares. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. I'll have more of these videos for you soon, as well as your monthly videos for February 2018. So thank you so much, and you will see me soon.